Oh my God, you guys, thanks for staying up late with us. We have another edition of Zoo. It's called Sex, Lies, and Jellyfish next.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Ooh, yeah. Woo! Get it.
Actually,
yes.
I can't hear myself.
Get it.
There I go.
Get it. Wow!
Not your stepping stone.
Something about sex and jellyfish.
So, you guys, welcome to the Zoo After Show here at AfterBuzz TV and AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm your host, James Lott Jr. Everyone was saying online they thought it was the monkeys. They're doing our hashtag Watch the Monkeys with the funny spelling of the group. It's actually Paul Revere and the Raiders.
Oh, really?
So, yes. Same time period, though. It's all late 60s.
The British are coming.
The redcoats. Again, I'm James Lott Jr., and I'm joined with a full panel this week. We're so excited. They're all here today. Again, the lady of the house.
Thank you. I am Cameron Lewis.
Oh, here we go again.
Purveyor of all predictions, Jordana Morfin.
Hello, everyone. Jordana here. You guys can follow me on Instagram and on Twitter at Jordana_Morfin.
Oh, yeah.
And he's back. He's not black, but he's Cameron Lewis. Cameron Lewis!
I just gave it away for the podcast listeners.
I know.
Hey, everybody. At the Only Camshaft, Twitter, Instagram, James Lott Jr. Back to you.
Thank you. I want to thank everybody who's in here. I see some people I've never seen before. Just Sheldon.
Oh!
I'm glad you're talking.
Are the norms in there?
Diana's in there.
My girl
Isa?
Diane.
No, I don't see Lisa yet. Or
Issa?
I see Lay Jen is in there. She's one of our regular people in there. I don't see a couple other people like D-Style on there. They're not in there so far.
D-Style's not there?
But some of them come on,
Diana's
there. Diana's there, of course. Diana's the girl. She is there. And they're already talking already. So this is Sex, Lies, and Jellyfish, episode 6, Zoo. And let's go right into it. Toeless Jamie
Oh, poor Jamie.
was in the shower and having her kind of remembering everything that happened to her, like washing it clean. I kind of like the symbolism.
Something similar happened to me this week.
Oh, God.
I had a toenail fall off.
Systems detect that a host has wandered off the subject.
What are you talking about? Somebody turn the soundboard off. But really, so this was too close to home for me.
Okay, so Mark J. Freeman, who's a fellow host here, just tweeted about us saying that we're 3 of his favorite hosts and we're on right now. He's promoting our show just now.
Well, how about
on
that,
Twitter.
Mark J. Freeman?
He goes by Lorraine Love on Twitter.
That's right.
But he said, hey, gang, 3 of my favorites
LOR.
for talking. L-O-R-A-Y-N-E.
A-Y-N-E.
L-O-V-E.
L-O-V.
Lorraine Love. So, Cameron Lewis, what happened to you that was similar?
Just my toenail on the big toe. That was it.
Not similar
it's missing.
at all.
I know.
It is similar in that it's on my toe.
Well, she had no toes.
Well,
No toe.
Toes, you toe.
it did look kind of gross.
was gross.
Did it not look gross?
The gore this season has really been amped on
On
CBS.
point, yeah.
It
It's on
has been.
point.
It is.
Yeah.
Like, on point. It's a little much for me. Even though I love it. I love gore. It was a little much for me. So Mitch and Jamie, they opens up with them, of course, talking, which we wanted. This whole episode was all for Jordana Morfin. It was very relationship heavy.
Logan, Team Logan, Team Logan. Sorry, Mitch. As much as I love you, I love Logan more.
So you do. So you still, even with them all 3 together,
I told you this was going to happen, and it's happening.
How would you feel about a Mitch Logan sandwich?
I don't like that.
Okay.
She's like, no.
No.
Not at all. Now, maybe we'll let her saying that Jamie annoyed them too much this episode. I don't think for me.
I think she was great.
She was fine.
I just felt like she went through
Who
a
was
lot.
saying that?
Some of the folks in here.
I think she's been through a lot.
Is it Diane?
She's just not emotionally stable right now.
Yeah, she's been through a lot.
And she lost her toe, people.
I don't know how she's holding on because I'm like, we lose a toe.
Logan's helping her.
Logan is helping her.
I wonder if he kept the toe.
Ew, okay,
No, he
enough
didn't
with,
keep
It's a
the toe.
souvenir.
enough with the
You don't
nasty.
know that.
So, I'll be
Ew,
kept
he
it.
made a necklace out of it.
Oh! You're calling me nasty.
I know, like a
I just
Jordana.
wondered if he had it handy. Not if he was
Handy.
wearing it for sport.
It's a good luck charm.
Ugh.
Oh my god, that is too much.
My lord.
I want to know where she got that thingy for the shoe. What was it? Yeah, what was that thingy for the
It looked
shoe?
like Play-Doh. Like
That's what it looked like.
It looked like silly putty.
I
Yeah,
thought it was
silly
silly putty
putty.
because that's what silly putty comes in those little eggs,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So we think it's silly putty because I
It
thought
might
it
have been.
was one of those walnuts inside of something.
Yeah,
like a
it
fake one.
was definitely silly
Okay,
putty.
so silly
yeah.
putty, and it's because silly putty is strong. I guess it's dense enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That can add some weight to her. That was later on in the show. They were talking. They had him where Dariella gave her that so she can balance on her foot.
Yeah.
Her feet. Her feet. Okay.
Fetus.
Her fetuses. But Mitch and Jamie talking, it was a nice kind of a close moment because she didn't know what happened. This whole time she's not been part of anything. So he had to fill her in.
And the thing is, he's not doing a very good job at filling her in. And he's just kind of letting it, he's like, don't, when she's asking about the whole Chloe situation, he just doesn't want to really tell her about it. It takes him a while to finally tell her about it. And she even says later on that she just doesn't feel part of the team anymore because they're in completely, and they've been in completely different places.
Yeah, but she still wanted to know what was going on. And so he kind of tells her what happened with Dariella and her. Made her, she had a little tear in her eye. And don't forget that Chloe and her were friends. They never really fought or anything. They were always friends, which I kind of liked. Female friendship. That was good. Folks here are saying that she's been through a lot, but she put herself into it for Jamie.
She put what?
Like she put herself in a situation.
I don't know about that.
But she got left behind. That's kind of her fault,
Yeah,
right?
well, I don't know.
Is it kind of her fault? I don't know.
Wait,
I will have to agree to
get
disagree.
That's
Did
it.
she really get left behind? I forgot how it happened.
Well, I mean, she didn't. I guess she did. Well,
Technically, sure.
excuse me.
I don't remember.
Whoa.
That'll excuse me for also like those soda. I don't know. So we'll just let you guys debate that, whatever. Oh, Mitch was annoying about that. Kept bringing up how she hasn't been around. Oh.
Mitch, you need to relax.
Yeah, he was
Take
a little...
a chill pill, man.
First of all, I just want to say that plane is the bomb.
That plane is amazing.
It's amazing. I'm like, they have like reupholstered seating and everything. I was like, every time you show part of the plane, I'm like, I want that for my house.
Yeah, it's a beautiful
The
plane.
plane defies all laws of physics.
I'm still surprised.
It's the size of a Costco on the inside
It is.
and looks like a Mini Cooper on the outside.
And how do you fly through hurricanes?
Thank you!
No, not only hurricanes, anything. How has nothing... I understand there's a shield.
Yeah, what happened
but,
to the birds attacking?
birds, anything attacking it? Like, I'm really
Bunch of
confused.
BS.
I was just thinking, it's a major hurricane. You get some turbulence, but like, it'd be more than turbulence in a hurricane.
It was just a little shake.
Yeah,
there.
they're like, kind of weird. So she feels it, so she finds that out. Jackson, I call her stepmom. Can someone tell me her name again? We met her last week. I forgot her name that fast.
Who?
Stepmom.
Stepmom. I just said I forgot her name.
Stepmom?
Stepmom. Mitch's stepmom. The one who's
Oh.
the
I thought you were talking about
lady?
Allison for a second.
That is Alice. Oh.
Is that her name?
No. Allison's not Mitch's stepmom.
Which one's Allison?
Oh, I guess it is Mitch's stepmom.
Yes, that is
Duh.
Allison. There you go, Allison.
It is Allison. You're right.
The pretty lady.
Sorry. For whatever reason, when you were saying Mitch, I was thinking Jackson. I don't know why.
Oh, you really
have
got
no
your
idea why.
characters confused.
Yeah,
Anyways, it is Allison. Allison is her name. Allison Shaw is her name.
Allison's a very beautiful lady. Just
She is.
wanted to throw that out there.
She is.
It makes me a little confused how she's the stepmom.
Yeah. Bit of an age thing happening
little
there
bit.
too. Weird.
Where am I?
He's a
AfterBuzz TV.
late night.
Because you were just so turned around, it just made me laugh. Yeah, her name's Allison.
Who said that?
Diane.
Thank you, Diane.
Let's not trust him, but let's trust Diane.
Yeah, I trust Diane. I was like, her name's Allison. Okay, I'll go from
Yeah.
that.
Thank you, Diane.
Okay, so. Oh my god. Okay, so Jackson confronts Allison and says, I want to know what Chloe's last words meant, the courier thing.
Yeah.
So he found there was a newspaper called the Worldwide Courier. And it talks about these triple helix animals back in what?
The 1800s.
1895.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, 1895.
More in particular.
Oh!
1895. Okay. That paper looked very sophisticated for 1895, though. I was kind of like...
It did. I come here. So I guess for a while though, back then, people were doubting the legitimacy of this paper, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of hope this is true of the National Enquirer in real life. That everything that they report is actual truth, and years from now we'll go, hey, these
Bat
guys
Boy
were
is
on
alive.
it.
Bat Boy is alive.
Bad Boy has been around.
I saw the musical. It's great. Yeah, so I think so. It's just like this is now we're learning something from like over 100-something years ago, and so then they basically fill Allison in, not stepmom, Allison in, that they need 7 triple helix animals, as we know already. They already have the sloths, ants, and snakes, but now they're looking for the next. On the paper, it tells you kind of what the next animal is, but that's kind of cool.
Yeah, so it's good that they found this.
Yeah.
I'm confused why she didn't take it out earlier.
Yeah, I was like, hello.
Agreed.
She's, well, I mean, we do hear a little later that she's kind of like, she was with the whole Raiden Global thing.
Oh yeah, we did find that.
So
But we're just bring up now. Jamie does some little research and finds out she was in support.
in support of the Raiden Global
Noah.
Noah objective.
Seems like it was a simple Google search too. So
But yeah, well, the homework goes, why'd you find it though?
Yeah.
yeah,
So
but like
she dug in.
she found it in like 10 minutes.
Well, when she says the girl with the
All,
jeans.
all I'm saying is, Mitch, take a little time to look this lady up.
Yeah.
Everybody else is being
Like I said,
lazy.
take a little time
Jamie
for it
comes
to
back in, she's on top of it.
So
She's a reporter.
step back for a second.
Yeah.
Chloe
Yes.
worked with her, or how did they know
With
each
Allison?
other again? Yeah, because
They're working together behind the scenes because she was with France, she was with America. They were working behind the scenes with kind of about the team, and Chloe didn't tell them.
got it.
She was
It was her-
assistant director of.
Which still makes no
Yes.
sense because it's like you're helping Chloe, but you're with Raiden Global.
Yeah, it was
at
like,
the
well,
time.
we will find
or
out,
was
yes.
she? Was that? We don't know that.
Well, she
obviously.
claims she came to her senses. She said to Jamie, "I came to my
Yeah.
senses." And
That liar.
Because it was her and the other chick who died with the thing in her mouth.
Yeah.
And it was all three of them.
Yeah.
They're the ones that were kind of all working together. They were always ones left trying to fight the Noah objective and
You're
save the
right.
animals. So Jellyfish. I was waiting for some undersea action, and I was like, okay, we got some jellyfish.
That's true,
And-
actually.
Yeah,
we
what
haven't
was-
seen
Yeah,
much of
that's
that.
well,
we
she and I were
we
talking last
talked
time
about
about
that.
the like plankton. We were talking to people about that. No, the paper was crazy as it was sophisticated and great condition. You know, if someone put a finger in my face like Jackson did tonight, I would have laughed because I couldn't take him seriously.
Who said that?
Diane.
Diane's on top of that chat room tonight, isn't
She's in it. But her,
I love it, Diane.
her and Leigh Jen are both like just working it out right now.
Love
and
it.
Just Sheldon, they're all working it out. Now, they're causing hurricanes. The jellyfish are.
Yeah.
So I guess they did it before. So that's the
How
whole
does
thing.
that work?
I don't know.
I would love to see it. I wish I kind of wanted to see it. You know?
Oh, I didn't write it down.
I didn't write down how it works. I wrote down what they do.
I heard. I thought I wrote down. They said something particular particular where or why the jellyfish caused the hurricanes. I think it's because of the radiation they have.
It's a radiation, I think, or something.
Yeah.
Because of course, jellyfish, these jellyfish can regenerate when they're hurt. They can just change into like they can go back into like being they said juveniles or babies again and just start from over and they just live forever. Like the one they found was like 100 years old. Well, well from 1895. But they have a poisonous sting, and I think it was the poisonous sting that's radioactive that's making the hurricanes go buck wild. And when they looked on the maps, there were 5 hurricanes in the world, and there was one that was just stationary. And hurricanes are never stationary; they always move. That's something I knew that part. I knew that. I knew about that. You know, I'm not a meteorologist or anything, but I knew that part. Hurricanes, they
You
always.
could be a weatherman.
I
believe in it.
My nephew James is a weatherman in North Carolina. He's good. Yeah, he's really good. Yeah, he's really good. James Hopkins, he's good. But yeah, and so Mitch and Logan had a little time, which I predicted last week. They would not get along from the very beginning. He called him Lionel. That's the first thing.
Lionel.
Call somebody a wrong name on purpose. It's always
He's
a sign.
jealous.
Jellyfish.
He's a jelly.
Oh, that's cute.
Get
He's
it?
jelly. I get it.
Jelly.
I want dolphins like in the book. I know. They've veered off the book at this point. They're not even following anything in the
Did
book.
Diane read the book?
That was Leigh Jen. Leigh Jen, did you read the book? Let me know. I read the book, so let me know. It's already
Did you
past
finish it, by the way, or are you
it.
still?
I read it in 3 days.
No, the
The
second,
second
one.
one.
No, I'm still reading it.
Gotcha.
Still reading it.
Copy that.
They're saying it's the heat in their body that warms the water and makes hurricanes.
Oh, okay.
That's what we're saying. Okay.
Wow.
Interesting. Yeah. So that's
pretty amazing.
That's amazing. So they know they have to go to Portugal.
Portugal.
That's where it is. And stepmom says very important thing that Mitch, you're the boss.
Mitch, you're the boss.
He didn't want
Was
to be
he the
boss.
He didn't
best
want to be the
choice?
boss. No, Mitch doesn't know what he wants to do. He's so confused about everything. Like he said, he's like, I like to be in their lab and I like to take naps all the time.
I think it should have been Abe.
Me too. I completely
Yeah,
agree.
same.
Jackson, although he has the
has-
gumption for it,
Yeah, he has some
he
stuff.
doesn't
has
make the best
something,
decisions
yeah.
all
He
the
has,
time.
yeah, he's very reactionary.
Absolutely.
And
yes.
emotional.
Yeah.
Do you think that she puts him in charge because stepmom wants him to like?
Take the fall or something.
Well, no, I think I just kind of feel like she wants Mitch to like her again.
Maybe.
I think they were talking about this in the last episode where she's like, I wanted you to be the
Yeah.
scientist behind everything and all this stuff. So I just kind of think that she wants to get closer to him a little bit.
I can see that.
I mean, that's what I kind of
Yeah,
see
maybe.
with the situation.
But they had a little moment talking about his dad, and he
Yeah.
looks like your father. He goes, "Yes, I am," and he had everything. He had, so he didn't change at all except for wives. It was kind of funny.
Yeah.
So they had a little moment. I have a young stepmother. I've had several young sons, so I know how that is. Where you're like, they're married to your dad, but they're kind of not far from your age. I've had that actually, so I kind of know what that feels like. Because you're almost like friends, but you're not like they're not your mother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just not. So they go to Portugal, and as they're about to go there, Dariella and Jackson actually they had lots of combinations tonight. Everybody was talking. They're going through the weapons and stuff, and they just reiterate that she's going to shoot and kill him if he turns into Manimal.
Mm-hmm.
Manimal 2.0.
2.0. And he says that, they vote for Abe too, I know. And he said that, he says, I want to kill General Davies if I see him. I want him alone. And she also warned her about Abe being his best friend and trying to stop her.
Mm-hmm.
Which plays later.
I don't blame him.
Which plays later on. Well, he doesn't want to be Manimal, so he's like, just kill me.
Right.
But he knows that Abe would probably do anything. That's like his brother. To save him. You know. So
if I was Jackson, I'd have pieced out by now.
What do you mean pieced out as in die?
Like left the gang.
Really? You think so?
To not put them in danger, yeah, don't you think? I'm kind of surprised he hasn't left.
Well, they need him for the cure.
Right. That's true. That's true.
So, like, I'm sure he feels
I would
that
have
way,
said,
but
hey,
he wants to save
lock
humanity.
me up then, because right now you don't know when my switch is gonna flip. You know?
Right.
Eek, I don't know.
I know. Abe has the strongest head. Yes, he does.
Abe had what?
The strongest head.
Oh, I thought this said biggest head. I was like, that's rude.
No, this is strongest.
Mitch has a bigger head.
Actually, it's a big head.
Yeah.
He does.
Now, this next scene I thought was very ironic and also symbolic. Turbulence happens, about to land in Portugal. Again, this ridiculous turbulence should be more. This plane should be flying in circles.
Yeah.
But Jamie and Dariella get into a fight.
Jamie just went for it.
Alex goes, the first one's free with all the rest. And Dariella was trying to show restraint, though. She was like, I don't
No,
want
Dariella did well.
Yeah, she did.
I don't blame Jamie either 100%, but walking into the room and just throwing in fisticuffs, I mean, it's like, I don't know.
If somebody walked up and slapped me, it would be over. I just it'd be over. We'd
You
be
wouldn't have
fighting.
said that was the free one?
No, I wouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
You know how you said do warn. You know how I warn people.
You give him a warning.
I give people a warning. He's
Yeah.
been with me a couple times, but I've given somebody a warning
Yeah.
once. Then after the warning, I'm all in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm that kind of fighter. I'll
I
give you a
think I
warning.
lost my mustache.
Well, I give him a warning. I said one time, Cameron, he couldn't stop.
Ripped it off!
Ripped it right.
Oh my. Oh my.
So they're fighting as the turbulence is happening, and Logan and Mitch are watching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost like two guys watching two chicks fight.
Exactly.
Like,
They
are.
are. I don't want Logan and Mitch to get along.
I don't either. There's no.
So you don't want them to get along.
No. That'll be so
Because
boring
then, you
if
know,
that
like,
happens.
and then it gets into this weird kind of like, ooh, what if we both, date Jamie or something? And it's like, okay, but now we're creeping each other out. I don't like it.
I don't think that would happen, but.
I don't know, Jordana.
You really think
The world
so?
is coming to an end.
I guess you're right.
And you know what Jamie said? No, we didn't. We weren't together. We didn't date or
She
anything.
did say
She
that.
She
did.
said it's complicated.
It's complicated.
You know Logan was asking, too. He's somebody's falling.
Oh, well, they asked. Well, they asked him.
Logan's fallen in love.
And he didn't answer that question. He was like, mm-hmm. But they made Logan and Jamie stay behind, so stepmom Allison can question them. Abe, of course, who knows everything, knows Portuguese. We first meet this weird man, and he's speaking Portuguese, asking for a light, and Abe was, and then it turns out it was Duncan Santos, who they were looking for the serum, the anti-venom, and looking for the jellyfish. He's doing this whole thing, I guess, in Portugal.
Yeah. It's creepy, man.
It was creepy.
Very creepy, man.
The fact that he was in there, the fact that he does that and he's just like living there with all these like
I know.
creatures, like with scary.
Yeah, it's gross.
A little scary.
They took their weapons, put hoods on them, got them there. All we see is snakes, spiders, scorpions, tarantulas.
My biggest fears. Like,
All mine too. I'm like, well,
awful.
snakes don't matter.
Of all the ones you saw, which one is your least favorite?
Tarantula.
Spiders are my.
Yeah, I
I
don't
hate
like-
spiders.
Tarantulas creep me out because they're hairy and furry
Yeah.
and they're huge.
Not if you
Have you seen one?
Oh,
I mean,
yeah. They're,
When you go to Palm Springs, you gotta be really careful. They always say put your shoes up high because scorpions get in your shoes. They go for places that are dark. And so there's tarantulas. And I actually had a tarantula in my shoe once.
Oh
Palm,
no.
Palm Springs, California.
And yes, Palm.
Well, there's Florida. We have people listening across the country.
Is there a Palm Springs, Florida?
Yes.
Okay, I want somebody to look this up, please, and tell me there's a Palm Springs, Florida. I know there's a Hollywood, Florida. I know that. But tell me there's a Palm Springs. Whenever you say Palm Springs, Florida, don't you think of California's Palm Springs? Let us know, please, at the chat room. Please
Let's
look
see
it
what
up.
happens.
Meanwhile, there's a jellyfish It's 100 years old. Is there Palm Springs, Florida?
Well, there is a Palm Spring village in Florida.
Wow, but do most people think of Palm Springs in Florida, though?
Yeah.
They think of California.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, what is your beta test for that? The fact that you live in California?
No.
Ask people from Florida which one they think of.
Probably California.
All of a sudden they say Illinois or something. What the hell?
So they find the jellyfish is really pretty. Jellyfish are so they're kind of like.
But I almost got stung by a jellyfish.
I got
once.
stung by
Did
a
you
jellyfish.
really?
Did
Yeah.
they have to pee on you or whatever? Or was that starfish? I can't remember which one it is.
You can pee on you. They poured vinegar on me.
Oh, vinegar.
Yeah, I got stung a couple of years ago. I was in Mexico, and there's jellyfish everywhere. I didn't see, and I ran in, and boom, my foot was
Did it
like,
hurt?
so bad.
Oh my god.
I was like crying forever.
Really? Oh my
Yeah.
god.
It was very
What'd it
scary.
feel
So
like?
if you guys get stung by a jellyfish and you don't want to pee on each other, use
Yeah,
vinegar.
so vinegar.
What?
What did it feel like?
It just feels like it stings. It's like this
like
burning
electric-
feeling.
Oh my god.
And it was like all up on my foot. Like you could see the sting. It was crazy.
Oh my. He's like, oh my god. Wow.
Yeah.
Ugh, yeah, I heard it hurts. I just didn't. Yeah. Oh my god. But is this starfish too? I know it's like some. I know.
Starfish
jellyfish
sting too?
I think they do, don't they? Somebody tell me, does starfish sting? I think they do. Let's wait. Yes, there's a Palm Springs village in Florida. Is there, Stephen? Is there? They bite. They bite.
They
That's
bite.
right.
That's scary.
That's what I knew. They knew just did something that could hurt you.
I didn't
What
think
about seahorses?
They don't do anything.
They seem like such peaceful creatures.
The males give birth.
Yeah, they do.
Those ones I want to see going ape shit in the zoo.
Z-horses.
Z-horses.
Z-horses. The
Z-horses.
seahorses. I like seahorses. That's actually the symbol for my logo for my company. The seahorse.
A zoo horse?
Yeah, zoo horse, yes. All right, so they're trying to. So what they do is they make the anti-venom there at this place in Portugal. And they've lost an animal, and they actually need it. So they're trying to go out and they have some of the serum, some of the I guess anti-venom, the venom to counteract. Because literally, if you get stung by any of these things, apparently you go into convulsions, you can't breathe, and you get a 6-hour erection.
They should start
mean-
medicinally supplying them.
I was like, this is CBS at 9. I'm like, they're talking about erections. It was kind of crazy.
So you need that anti-venom to like live.
Right away. They said right away. You got to punch it right away. So they each had a vial.
Yeah.
60 seconds, was it?
I think 60 seconds, or 30 seconds, 60 seconds. Like something really fast.
We saw how fast Abe's like eyes and stuff.
I know,
It was
it's
crazy.
Well, first of all, those spiders are crazy. So anyway, so they're going out there. They see the giant spider webs. Basically, the agreement is, we'll give you the jellyfish. If you give me some spiders, and we'll work it out.
Yeah.
They go through there. Very creepy scene. It's very creepy. And Abe and Daniela go one direction at some point, and Jackson and Mitch go another. And then first you see Daniela and Abe, and the spiders are above her.
Literally right
And
above her
coming
head.
down.
That is so much worse than when they're on the ground and you see them.
I know. Oh my god. 'Cause I always think they want to jump on you or something.
I was used to go on float trips back in Missouri. There was one time we took the canoe under like an overhang of a cave, looked up,
Oh my god.
4 or 5 snakes upside down.
Oh my god.
Not okay. I hate it. Because then they fall on you.
There was so many spiders.
There were so many.
So many.
There were so many. They're up there.
And they were so freaking fast.
Yeah,
spiders
Even
are
worse.
fast.
They were just like,
yeah, they were saying, do they go fast? I'm like, I don't. No
they
one.
were like running. It was scary just seeing how like when they saw the humans, they were just like sprinting.
I know.
Or I don't even know what they were doing,
that's
but
crazy.
it was scary.
It seems that when this stuff happens to the animals, it's the second mutation or phase 2 mutation, they go faster.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
It's like the rats are fast. Everybody's faster. Everybody's faster.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Manimal too.
Manimal was like he was on top of it. I miss Manimal. First one's on her. Abe gets it off of her. We think it's all good. He's like scraping spiders into a bag. They're trying to get out, and suddenly one drops on Abe's head. He gets bit. One drops on her face.
Why wouldn't you wear some kind of netting going into
I
this?
know, or something, or a wrap or something, so it touches that first. Oh, it was creepy. Hello, alien kids who joined us at Maximus Games. Thank you guys.
Hey, Max.
Yeah, my skin was crawling, but she did hers really fast. He tripped and dropped his
He would drop it.
into a grate.
So oh no, she did. I was gonna say, did she use the rest of hers? But she grabbed it.
Yeah, she got it.
Yeah,
She got it. She saved him. Meanwhile, Jackson and Mitch are going through their own experience with these spiders crawling up Mitch's legs. Oh my God, it was so gross.
And he gets bitten too.
I liked it.
Yeah, he was trying to scrape them off and everything, and they both got bit, but they both saved themselves also. So everybody got saved. Thank God, because you killed no Abe. I wouldn't totally.
I happened to meet a Red Roof Inn once.
You met Abe at a Red Roof?
No, spiders. Woke up, spiders were crawling up my leg. Not even joking.
No. Let's
Zoo!
Let's move on from
In
the
real life.
spiders.
Yes. Meanwhile, Allison's questioning Jamie and Logan, as we said a little earlier. Jamie stands by Logan.
Loved this scene so
She was like,
much.
it wasn't the animals to be scared of, it was the humans, I found out.
Mm-hmm.
And when our girl asked her, you trust him more than Mitch? Doesn't answer.
He says, I trust him with my whole life.
You love that one. And then, of course, she questions Logan. He wants to change the world now. He's on a good side. She defends her.
Mm-hmm.
And then she asks, how long have you been in love with her?
Does not answer that question.
Does not answer.
But it's so
Avoid her.
obvious.
It's very obvious.
So obvious.
Very obvious.
It's hard not to fall in love with somebody who cuts off your toe.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
So why Abe can't die? I totally agree. Why didn't Abe have the anti-venom in his pocket? He dropped it so easily. They never seem prepared for situations they get into.
Low cut shorts. The pockets aren't deep.
I'm always like, well, some of these folks were not made for this. I mean, remember Jamie was like a
Yeah.
reporter, and,
Yeah.
and Mitch is a zoologist or whatever. I mean, I'm like, it's kind of, I don't know.
That's what I love that about this type of show. Same thing with The Walking Dead. It doesn't matter what you were before.
Right.
All that matters is we got to figure this stuff out.
You got to learn it along the way.
Yeah.
So like, it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of crazy. So they come back to Santos, and of course, he's like, "Oh, you got my stuff for me, thank you," and like that's it.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Hello, you promised us a
jelly.
jellyfish." And then I just named it because I don't know his name, but Portuguese Steven Seagal. That's what they call
So
him.
how
Comes
did
in.
So
how did
funny.
I know.
Davies find it then?
We don't know. It's the thing we don't know. And he says, General Davies sends his regards. Like, ooh. Meanwhile, Mitch was like, "Go, little spiders. Go and have a good time. Go have fun. Bye bye." And they crawled him in, and he basically he tripped them. They wanted to find Jay. He wanted Jay, which was Jackson Oz. And they all they did that whole thing. It's been done on shows before. I'm Jackson Oz. No, I'm Jackson Oz. No, I'm Jackson. It's kind of cute. They did that, and then all of a sudden, the spiders start biting one of the guys. A huge fight ensue. Everybody's kicking everybody's ass. Meanwhile,
see Jackson kick some.
he went crazy.
He
with
went
the town.
crazy.
He
That was
went to
scary.
Punch Town.
He did.
We
he
saw the manimal come out in
Yeah,
him.
he did.
I liked
And
it.
Dariella pulled out that gun.
I liked it.
Yeah.
You
I
liked
wanted to see Jackson in a little moment of weakness
Yeah.
there.
it? Okay.
And I wanted to see this mutation to start to take him over a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, it is apparently.
You know?
And he even said later that that wasn't him. Like
Yeah.
scary.
Yeah.
Hopefully he doesn't hurt anybody on his team.
But
If he does, they're going to have to put him down.
But we see Abe jumped in, like he said he would. It's like, no, Pajou, stand down.
Stop it, Rafiki.
But, yes,
I wonder if Abe's gonna be like his safe haven, like when things go wrong, maybe when Abe is the one who,
Maybe.
He's one that tightens the leash.
well, he maybe when he sees Abe, it's when everything comes back and he's like,
Oh, like
okay.
that. Okay, so you know what you mean. Yes, that's what you mean. He'd be his like touchstone, where it's like whenever Abe enters, he goes back to kind of like less manimal.
Kind of, I think. I hope that's the
Bring
case, so
that
they
part
don't
in
have to
him.
put him down.
Yeah, well, they're very close. I mean, they're like brothers. They're super close. They're interracial friendship, just like me and Cameron.
Yes.
Yes.
And we don't have a mutation. I don't think I do.
I would hope Jordana would put me down if I had it.
I'm Dariella.
I don't know. I
Apparently,
think
it's-
I feel like I'd pay to see James Lott Jr. with the
you would.
man. That'd be fun.
We go all manimal on people.
Yes.
You would love all for the bit. You would do it.
That would be so great. You'd be so good at it.
I wonder if my voice would get deeper.
Yes, it would. You'd be so good at it. Oh my god.
James is manimal.
Can we
coming
make this
soon.
happen?
No.
No, I mean like a fake.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was like,
For
no.
real- First of all, I don't think it can really happen. So the fact that
Oh,
I'm very
wait,
flattered you
it's
think I know where I could get this done.
And I was like, why did I think it was real? Like, hold on, James. Too much caffeine. I don't know what's going on. So they stop it. So they
Yeah.
get back. So basically, they get the jellyfish. So they get out.
Yeah.
Back on that beautiful plane. So Mitch,
The Costco plane.
the Costco plane, Mitch tells Jamie that Dariella isn't so bad. He's kind of coming to around to like she did what she had to do.
Yeah.
Which I agree.
I agree, too.
Dariella has been taming it down quite a bit.
Yeah.
She is.
since we first met her and she was a little gun happy.
But I think she had a right to be a little gun happy at first because she lost her whole team, her best friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was kind of tough.
Yeah.
They need her too. Come
They need her.
on. Like, she's all. Even Allison says, there's no way. When Mitch tells her, can I fire Dariella? This was before. Allison even says, no, she's the strongest one out of all of you guys. She's the only one who will kill anyone.
Yeah.
Like, you need her around.
You need a good balance on the team.
Yeah.
I will say the women they've brought on this show are all different from the next. They're all
Yeah,
different
no,
types
I
of-
agree.
I will give them for all the faults we make fun of and all the stuff we make with the show.
It's just a bummer that one of the stronger female characters had to go and die.
I know. I saw online people were thinking she's still not really dead. I'm like, she's dead.
No, she's gone.
She's dead. She's dead, folks.
I mean, it would be one thing if we never saw her die and they just,
Yeah.
Chloe's dead. But
She's dead.
She's dead.
She's dead. So, and then Abe and Dariella talk, because remember, they slept together a few episodes ago, and now they're not doing it anymore. And she's like, and he questions her, you were going to kill Jackson. And she claims, like, no, I wasn't going to really do it, but he says, you were, and Jackson is not an animal.
yeah.
And he goes, he was like, I felt sad. He's like, I really wanted to trust you.
Yeah.
But he just seems like he
says he
can't.
questions her.
Yeah.
So
And I want them together.
they will be together.
They will be.
That's so obvious.
I don't know that I want them together, but they will be together.
I don't want them together either.
Together. So Mitch named the jellyfish Mo after his granddad. We get more a little backstory.
Mitch, don't name the animals.
He named the animal.
Then you get attached, and when you have to make the tough call, it makes it harder.
Yeah, I know.
Everybody
And-
knows that. That's the first rule.
Well, he has the radiation since when? 1895.
Yeah.
So
As
it's from
featured
that
in
back
the,
time.
what was it, Chronicle
The
Times?
Worldwide Courier.
The Courier.
Chronicle Times.
I don't like
Worldwide Courier, yeah.
from San Francisco. And his stepmom and Mitch talking. They're like, we have a problem. It's not Logan. It's Jamie.
Yeah. Which I think is interesting.
Yes. And then Abe and Jackson talks again. We always do. It was a very human episode. It was very much
Yeah. I agree with that.
relationship episode.
Yeah, it was.
I'm not looking at my notes, but it's all like relationships.
I like relationship episodes.
I do too.
Yeah.
You get a little. I like the action too. Of course, there was some gore, but I like that we get to know what they're about a little more and all the different kind of dynamics.
Yeah.
And so Abe says to him, "You look like you're ready to die," and he tells him, "I'm not ready for you to die." And you know I'm a stubborn son of a bitch. That's what he says.
Yeah. That's good because
He's gonna fight for him.
Resilient.
he's going to fight for his best friend. Also, I think it's necessary because we don't want Jackson to die. Like, do you guys want Jackson to die?
If he came back to life, then yeah, that'd be pretty insane.
no.
But no, I don't. I think he's the moral compass
Yeah.
to the group. So I think he's kind of vital to success.
Well, he was the lead of the
Well,
book.
he's
so.
kind of needed for the cure anyways,
Yeah.
so they can't let him go that easily.
Obi-Wan Kenobi, a.k.a. Tater Squad, is on. He says he's late. Hi, you guys. And Issa from France. Hi, Issa.
Well, there you go.
Good morning
Is
to
he
you.
a knock?
Yes, she's in.
Very nice.
Wait in, but I was looking for my Tater Squad, where you were. So the friendship, is right there. And then Logan and Mitch have a little tiny moment, as we mentioned earlier, about Jamie.
So why do you think Mitch allows him to stay? Do you think because we know in the back of his head he doesn't want Logan to stay.
No.
He doesn't trust Logan.
No.
But do you think he's doing it because if he doesn't, then Jamie's going to get upset with him?
Probably.
Yeah.
That's probably the
I
only
agree.
reason, right? That's literally the only
It's
reason I can
probably
see.
reverse psychology, right? It's like, okay, if I protest too much, then she'll be drawn to him more.
And I think he probably thinks that Logan is an unstable person, and so if
Something
Logan goes unstable, Mitch is more attractive.
Yeah,
blah
yeah.
blah blah.
I see that too.
Yeah. And then Dariella and Jimmy have a nice little moment.
Yeah.
Actually, they have come to realization, and she gives her, the Play-Doh. We think it's a silly putty for her, and they talk about it, and they both say, "You can trust me." To each other. That was very, again, nice two women getting along. I think we too much.
I don't think I've ever gotten over a fight that quick.
But I think it'd be just too weird if both women were fighting and both men were fighting. I think it's good we kind of have at least just one set of people fighting.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
They're gonna get along, and so they had a really nice moment, and I think it's really nice to see them actually working together.
I agree.
Yeah. Really
They're
good.
there for the same thing, and then Jackson and Mitch, of course, which is the core relationship. I think that's like kind of the core right there. The radiation. Mitch finds out the radiation. They can't find the gene. They're calling it a ghost gene. You can't find it in the jellyfish. And
Which,
he's-
it's
the
so
triple-
insane because like if it's a ghost gene, how do you know
Yes.
it exists?
That's
triple
what he said.
helix, right?
Yeah.
Because they were saying that's what he was trying to explain to Jackson. It's like, I know it's in you, but I can't find it in you. When it's the same thing with the jellyfish.
Yes.
It's in there, but I don't know where.
And somehow Davies knows, I guess. As he said, well, how does he know this?
How does Davies know
To make that
Davies
thing.
know?
Just generally every step
Well,
of the
but
way.
here we find out why he knows some of that. I believe.
Yeah.
We got a scientist that's a lot smarter than Mitch.
And his name, Jordana.
I just wrote Jackson's dead.
Yeah, he's Jackson's dad.
Daddy Jackson.
Daddy Jackson.
So, but basically,
Daddy Jackson.
Daddy Jackson. So, but basically, we see General Davies flying this whole episode, and he's talking to somebody in the cell with a bag. And I was like, I knew who that was because I know Ken Olin. He's been on a million shows. I know what he looks like, kind of. I was like, oh my god. He turns around.
What's his name in the show?
Oh my god, why did I forget his name?
Do you guys remember what his
Can you
name
guys tell
is?
me his name, please? It's been since his first season, early
haven't
first
seen
season.
him in a long
We haven't
time.
seen him in a long time. But Ken Olin's his name in real life. And he was on 30 something and a bunch of other things, Alias and stuff. His claim to fame was 30 something. But now he's a producer, director. He's done a lot of shows. He did Brothers and Sisters. He did a lot of shows. I love him.
Did you interview him by chance?
No, I'd love to interview him.
He seems like somebody you'd interview.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Ken Olin, I'd love to interview here. And AfterBuzz TV, Spotlight On.
Yeah.
But anyway, so people are still saying they think they want Chloe, like Chloe's dead.
Chloe's
Listen,
gone.
folks.
Chloe
First of all,
is gone.
Chloe, as much as we loved her, she just,
She's gone.
she's gone.
But they're all happy that Daddy
She did.
hashtag Daddy Jackson already hashtagged it as returned. And he
There
said,
it is.
I'm not gonna tell you anything until I see my son. So he wants to see his
Yeah.
son.
Plot twist: his son is Mitch. No, wouldn't that be crazy?
Yeah, we're crazy. They're brothers.
But no, I'm excited to see this reunion. Hopefully, the reunion happens.
I have a really good prediction. I don't know if it's really good.
Oh,
prediction
God.
About that whole
Yeah.
situation.
Well, my thing is, so first of all, where has he been?
Yeah,
What's going on?
she's been reading a book.
We gotta let him know that his ex-wife died. That stepmom. This show has a stepmom fetish because that was remember we had Jackson's stepmom.
Yeah.
In Hawaii or whatever, there was that chick.
That's right.
It was a stepmom.
Poor lady.
And she got killed.
Stepmoms everywhere.
Stepmoms are a stepmom. You get a stepmom, and you get a stepmom, and you get a stepmom. Everybody gets a stepmom. Yes, it's crazy. And
is
so,
crazy.
so he's alive. He looks pretty good too.
Yeah.
He looks like they've been taking care of
Yeah,
him.
it's exactly. It's like he looked fine.
Looks very well fed.
Well,
He's safe.
they are taking care of him because they need him.
They need him.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's a good position to be in, right?
Yeah.
You're safe in a cell, haven't been fed, not being attacked by the animals. I don't know that I'd give that up.
I did not expect this plot twist at all. I really didn't think.
wasn't
I just didn't
expecting
think
that either.
They bring his
No,
father.
I mean, when's the last time they even brought him up? Other than just like casually mentioning, they never show video of him
Yeah.
anymore. They never.
Yeah.
It's nothing like that. Like the first season, they showed video of him several times, so I kind of wrote him off.
So did I. I totally forgot about him. They haven't even shown his mom since
Yeah.
first season.
I
early
know,
on.
they haven't.
She's in Africa. She's
Yeah,
still alive.
well, yeah.
Is she still alive?
Is she still alive, folks? Is
Where
his
you
mom?
at, Mama Jackson?
Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you. My t-shirt. I wore this once last season too. It's my wolf t-shirt. So I decided to throw it out. Robert Oz. That's his name.
Robert
Oz.
Oz.
Thank you, Diane. Diane again. You girl Diane.
Bob Oz.
Bob. No, he was like
Bobby.
He was Robert. Bobby. I think it was Robert.
Bobby Ozard.
Ozert. Rob. Yeah. So I. It's really interesting. I don't know.
I want to know what everyone thinks about the whole Logan situation. Are we still Team Mitch or Team Logan now?
Well, a lot of people say they liked Logan this episode.
Good.
I didn't.
I like him. I mean, but I guess I don't know if I'm team either one. I think it's a good little triangle. I think she has.
Yeah,
She's good with both.
I will agree with that.
So
They're
you
very
guys
different.
are Team both.
I'm team Jamie.
Your team, whatever she
Ah.
decides.
Yeah, where she decides. See, is that
There
good?
it is.
I'm a diplomat. During our presidential, race going on right now, I'm a diplomat.
I need a shirt that says Team Logan on
Team
it.
Logan. Okay, Benita. Team Logan. She'll do it too. But yeah, I think it's. I don't mind either one. I think it's a different dynamic with each one.
Yeah.
I don't mind either one.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, we already know what you know. You want Logan and her.
You want some Logan action to happen.
Yeah,
So what-
and it's gonna happen.
Maybe Daddy Jackson can't become a manimal. I don't know. Team Mitch all the way. I love Mitch. Team Mitch. I hate Logan. Team Mitch.
Oh, everybody's
See, I
Team
agree
Mitch.
with
No, we go. Then
everybody.
Team Logan. Then we got Team Logan coming up. They're typing in.
Yeah, Team Logan's cool.
Team Logan again.
Team Mitch.
So right now it's about
3-2?
It's 1, 2, 3, 3-2 so far.
I just think
Oh, and it was undecided. Like him, but haven't decided. I have spent more time with Mitch. So I want to see more of Logan and her
we'll
together.
see. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Somebody abstained.
Yeah, they did.
Wow.
I know that was Lei Jen. She accepted.
Okay,
Sure.
Jen. Okay.
I see. She's that person who wants to see everything first and make a decision.
Yeah,
Make a decision. Oh my God, Diane's on Team Jordana and Logan.
Yes,
Very
I'm
nice,
down.
Diane. Yes, please.
I'm down for that.
Yes, please.
Jogan. Yes.
Got to bring that Logan in.
Okay, or Lordana.
Lordana. I
was
like
gonna say
Lordana.
Lordana. Lordana.
Yeah.
Lordana Morfin.
Agreed. Good.
Okay, folks, it's time for some predictions.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
So sorry, Jordana, because she said you have a prediction for something. Go.
I think that oh my God, what's his name again? Robert.
Yes.
Robert. So he wants to see Jackson. So I have a feeling that if he does find Jackson, or if they bring Jackson to him, that Robert might be the one who cures him, and not Mitch, because he knows the cure, or knows the, not the cure, but whatever,
Yeah.
the ghost gene already, obviously,
Okay.
because they made the,
Okay.
what was the gas called again?
I forgot the
TK14.
TX.
Yeah, so they know
T14 or
what they need to kill off. So I have a feeling if they do reunite, and he finds out that Logan, Jackson,
okay, well,
that Jackson has, the mutation,
Yeah.
maybe the daddy's gonna, be the one who saves him.
Yeah.
Or maybe him and Mitch will work together. Mitch and Robert.
Robert together, the two scientists.
The two scientists
yeah.
work together to, save humanity.
Well, people want to know, Cameron, are you Team Mitch or not?
Yes, Team Mitch for sure.
Okay, he answered your question. I feel like Davies might kill Roberts. Maybe Logan worked for Raiden or General Davies. Jordana and I
that's what
both
we
say he
thought.
might be with something with Raiden too.
Yeah.
But he was hired also to get the leopard for
Leopard.
poachers or whatever.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
They all got killed.
Yeah.
So, do you have any predictions at all?
I think that I agree. I think we're going to find a different layer to Logan very soon. I think that whenever Robert does meet his son for the first time in however long, I assume
know.
years,
I want to say like 12, 13 years, wasn't it?
that very shortly after meeting him, he's going to die. Robert's going to die.
I have a feeling it's going to happen too.
I feel like there's going to be some kind of I need to sacrifice myself to save you and the world type of situation.
Yeah, I can see that.
But I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what
Like,
shakes
I want
down.
to say it was 13 years because the mother talked about how she came to Africa a few years after he died.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It was all
So
for...
wait, I want to know if the mom knows that he's still
See, I don't
alive,
know. That's the
and
thing.
she was just holding it from
She
him.
doesn't even have a name. We never got a name from her. She was on 2 episodes. We didn't know her name was.
We got to find that out.
What
I'm gonna
about
look it
you?
up.
Yeah. I don't have any. Like, some might have come true already. I said that Logan and Mitch would not get along just at the very beginning. I had a feeling that would happen. I think the stepmom may die at some point.
I think there's more behind the
Yeah.
stepmom that we need to
She works
learn.
for Raiden.
She's
or
gonna,
something.
she's gonna caught up with General Davies. Something's gonna happen with him.
Yeah, I think something's going on
He's
there.
the man. He's the main baddie this season, obviously.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
saving him for later episodes. We're episode 6 right now. I think they're saving him for really saving him.
How many total are there again?
I think there's 12 or 13.
Okay.
So I think they're saving him up for like really good stuff.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
There's gonna be a throwdown.
It's gonna be a throwdown. But you guys, that was you.
I have one more prediction.
Oh, one more. Oh, go ahead. Yeah,
Davies
please.
is gonna become a manimal. Back to you.
Okay, Davies will become an animal. You guys think about that? Elizabeth Oz, her name. Yeah, Diane, how do you have? They didn't say a name last year. I don't know how you know a name. I don't remember them saying a name at all about her. They just called her mom. But she claims it's Elizabeth Oz.
She's probably right.
Okay, well, I'll look it up online, see if there's something, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, folks, that was your Oz episode 2, season 2, episode 6.
All right.
Okay, Cameron, tell me where they can find you.
You can find me at The Only Camshaft, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all of those fun things. Monday through Friday, Zach Sang Show on your FM dial. Check the
Yes,
local listings,
congratulations.
ZachShangShow.com. Jordana Morfin.
You guys can find me on Instagram and on Twitter at Jordana_Morfin.
And I'm James Lott Jr. You can find me at James Lott Jr. on all social media platforms. The Super Organizer Show on Fridays on AdrenalineRadio.com. I love you guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.